Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wildcat Stadium, the home of Bob Winters Field, for today's SCAC 3-4 matchup for girls soccer. This is a loser-out game with the winner moving on to state. And now your teams for today's contest. First, for the Connell Eagles. Number 1, Morgan Jenks. Number 2, Natalie Mendez. Number 3, Carmen Calvo Cruz. Number 4, Persia Paulson. Number 5, Nevaeh Paulson. Number 6, Ellen Wickham. Number 7, Natalie Jenks. Number 8, Maritza Gomez. Number 9, Olivia Roxy Robinson. Number 10, Haley Calderon. Number 11, Leslie Magana. Number 12, Kyla McCrary. Number 13, Clarissa Ramos. Number 14, Chelsea Ruiz. Number 15, Daniela Granados Mendoza. Number 16, Ariana Ramirez. Number 17, Andrea Salas. Number 18, Melanie Ibarra Velasquez. Number 19, Shayla Reyes. Number 20, Viridiana Gonzalez Torres. And number 57, J.C. Goodwin. And now for the Wahluke Warriors. Number 1, Zenith Ruiz. Number 3, Esmeralda Islas. Number 4, Daisy Perez. Number 5, Vianney Landon. Number 6, Carmen Barbosa. Number 7, Maria Barajas. Number 8, Trinity Bird. Number 9, Angelica Fabella. Number 10, Salma Martinez. Number 11, Hazel Bernal. Number 12, Michelle Miranda. Number 13, Gladys Martinez. Number 14, Stephanie Alejo. Number 15, Dolce Velasco. Number 15, Belicia Saldana. Number 17, Ruby Polido. Number 18, Yaira Gonzalez. Number 22, Kylie Tirado. And number 25, Stephanie Silva. The Eagles are coached by head coach Daryl Chambers, assisted by Enrique Lopez, and the Warriors are coached by Zelly Lopez and Erica Erazos. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if we could stand and face the flag for the saying of the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Let's have a great match today and good luck to both teams. Let's play ball.
And on a windy and cold November afternoon, here live from Toppenish, Washington, inside Wildcat Stadium on Bob Winters Field. Of course, THS Facilities, proud host for the SCAC 1A League Tournament Championship for girls soccer. And here this afternoon, two teams, one of them hoping to move on to state. The Wahluke Lady Warriors up against the Connell Lady Eagles. Two teams with aspirations to make it to state, both of them with tough paths this season, not to mention the necessity of winning in this postseason tournament here this season. The Wahluke Lady Warriors coming in as the favorite over the Connell Lady Eagles. here as the Connell Lady Eagles 7-8-2, so below 500 in terms of wins. However, a couple of ties in there. Overall record of 7-8-2. And of course, getting some much necessary wins there for the Connell Lady Eagles towards the end of the season. And pretty much willing themselves into this state qualifying matchup here this afternoon. Thank you from wherever you may be joining us. Of course, this is the THS Digital Media Network, but tonight, or should I say this afternoon, we are your proud content providers, streamers, broadcast crew for this tournament. Of course, this one is state qualifying game here tonight, so the winner of this game is going to move on to the state tournament. Seedings will be adjusted sometime later on this early week, hoping, I believe, Monday for girls soccer seeding. So we're going to hope there, get the results. Here's the Wahluke Lady Warriors having to deal with the offensive push there by the Connell Lady Eagles. Natalie Jenks, just a sophomore, trying to push the pace. Well, for the Connell Lady Eagles to make the most of their opportunity here this afternoon, it's going to have to come down to their offensive pressure, you got to believe, because I mean, they've been struggling with, especially with some of the losses that they suffered early on in this season. I mean, obviously some of the top teams, the Kiona Benton Bears and the Royal Lady Knights, there's some losses there that are well worth. Those are top caliber teams in terms of the league. So you can't really give them any negative notes in terms of their losses. They were just facing some tough teams, the Connell Lady Eagles. But we'll see how they're able to play this one out. Got to imagine if they're able to make it, get a win here tonight, they wouldn't be seeded that high, I believe. Probably come in at the 16th seed just due to the record. Lady Eagles there, trying to get to the ball and defend it out and trying to make a play on it, but the Lady Warriors keeping it in there. Daniela Granados Mendoza, with the obvious speed that she has, able to get there and making some plays. From all appearances right now, she appears to be one of their top athletes. And that is here Persia Paulson. Also another great athlete that the Connell Lady Eagles have on their squad here this season. Ariana Ramirez to midfield, and of course the wind's starting to pick up. And that one's going to go out of bounds off Ariana Ramirez. It's going to give the Lady Warriors an opportunity here to make an offset and to get an offensive push. They got to get their strikers in position. Connell Lady Eagles are kind of putting the pressure on here early. Kind of an interesting note there. They know they're not really a favorite to win this contest here this afternoon, but they're going to make the most of what they have here. Felicia Saldana for the Lady Warriors. Get it in and able to keep it in play. The Lady Eagles sort of pause on that one a little bit, but now with it in the middle. Chelsea Ruiz there for a moment, thought she had it. And Persia Paulson. Couldn't keep that one in play. The Lady Warriors now back at it, and Paulson using her head a little bit. literally on that one. It's in play. Connell Lady Eagles trying to get it out of there, and for a moment there, Lady Warriors thought they had an opportunity. Giselle Bernal. Keeping it in play, and now finally kicking it out. Lady Warriors still keeping it with them. Right in the middle, Paulson taking it herself, trying to get it out of danger. Kyla McGrary right there to try to make a play. Paulson, and that one off of Kyla McGrary again. So back to the Lady Warriors. Alicia Sandana inside again. She's running with Daniela Granados Mendoza right there. Oh, trying to get it to her goalkeeper and gets it there. Persia Paulson helping out on that one. Natalie Mendez in the area. And Natalie Jenks gains control, but the Lady Warriors able to poke it away to some players. Ellen Wickham had a chance, and now Warriors trying to turn this one around and running into egg, still the ball alive. Back and forth it goes, and finally going to be out of bounds. It's going to be in favor of the Lady Warriors, so they're going to get an opportunity to try to get this one out of danger. Alicia Saldana, once again, going to be the one to inbound. Bouncing inside. Rary again, trying to keep it alive. And again, same result. Morgan Jakes. Trying to get it out of there. Inside, and finally Gladys Martinez. Unable to stay with it. It's going to get Nevaeh Paulson. Chance here. Keeps it in play. From behind, and then shooting towards the net, and goalkeeper having to come out. Chelsea Ruiz with the attempt there. It's going to force goalkeeper Olivia Roxy Robinson to get that one out of there. Warriors trying to keep it, using some fancy footwork there, keeping it alive. Ruiz for the Lady Eagles coming in with the attack, and now chance. And able to get it out of there as Persia Paulson using her speed. Well, she's noticeably faster than most of the players out there. Able to turn on the jets from all appearances from up here. I mean, she's just a great athlete. Well, these teams have more than capable players on their squad. And the Eagles met with some attack, having to clear it out. Ball is free. Jenks tripped up, but Ruiz taking it herself, sending it up ahead, and gonna keep that one in there. Finally, Ellen Wickham. Try to get something to happen there, but Warriors doing the wise decision and just getting that one out of play, forcing the Lady Eagles to reset. Well, that's the important part, is you kind of want to break your rhythm. Just break their rhythm if it's looking like they're well on their way to making a play. Rhythm is the #1 key contributor to overall success in any play, in any sport. If you feel confident in the moves and everything that you're doing, well, guess what? More than likely, you're going to make something good happen at the end of it. At midfield, Lady Warriors and the Connell Lady Eagles now trying to getting it out of there. Still stuck with it, sending it ahead, and now Ruiz back with it. Jenks on the other side, Natalie Jenks trying to chase that one down, but off of the Lady Warriors, so they're going to continue on with play. Gets it. And now, Lady Warriors fighting tough there, able to get through, and finally just poking it. As Morgan Jenks had to come in there and just tap that one away. That was probably a wise decision. We're talking about rhythm. Looks like she had it there momentarily. Immediately right back with the shot and gets it in. Giselle Bernal with the first score of this contest goal for the Wahluke Lady Warriors. That was a nice play, making that pass, and of course it got inbounded first. Right there, right back to her, and then immediately Giselle Bernal making a play, just cutting across the field. Cuts that one away and just shoots it, and well, with great accuracy, well over the goalkeeper's head and into the net. So 1-0 Wahluke Lady Warriors. Right now, looking to continue on with that success on the field. Give Lady Warriors a chance, and the Lady Eagles now straddling that line. Persia Paulson trying to keep it in play, but it was right there. Carmen Calvo Cruz on the inside. Leslie Magana trying to make a play and then out of bounds. So much sports, so much here in championship season here in the state of Washington for fall sports. A lot of games being played across the state, across multiple sports as we head into championship weeks here in November. Of course, the beginning of winter sports season. A little under 3 weeks away, believe it or not. Girls basketball, boys basketball, wrestling, among the sports to start here in the winter. Check your local listings for schedules, times, and everything. And of course, here on the THS Digital Media Network, going to bring to you as much content as we can. Of course, all the home games for the boys and girls basketball this season as they hope to continue on the success from last season. Both teams able to get a good opportunity at state last season. hoping to continue on that trend. Well, both teams have something going for them. Connell Lady Eagles in the vicinity of some scoring, but Lady Warriors just able to get that one out of there, clear it out. And trying to catch up to it, there is Daniela Mendoza. This team, both teams just have athletes. I mean, you saw the Wahluke Lady Warrior player trying to catch up there and had just as much speed. So that's not an issue here this afternoon. Ellen Wickham with it. Leslie Magana trying to make something happen, and then on the way back, Lady Eagles in the middle, clearing it out, getting it to Kyla McGrary, and off of the Lady Warriors. Here as play continues on. Kyla McGrary inside. Jenks with the opportunity. Lady Warriors able to put on good defense. And look at the speed of Daniela Mendoza. Able to keep that one away from the Lady Warriors, or at least defend it well enough to prevent any big play from happening. With the chance there. You saw from where in the field they shot their first goal from. They're not afraid to just pull the trigger from a bit further out, so kind of don't want to leave anybody open with a clear shot. Paulson right there defending. Again to inbound it. Morgan Jenks trying to keep it alive and still in play. Ball again. Carmen Calvo Cruz poking it out of there. Coming in for the Connell Lady Eagles, Chelsea Ruiz is back into the lineup. Opportunity in the middle of the field. Back at it again. Shot. Defended there by the Connell Lady Eagles. Now back into the middle of the field. Ruiz able to get over to Paulson, and now sending it up towards the middle. Using the header there by the Connell Lady Eagles, now keeping them in front and then stealing away, but still able to get defended well. And there as Carmen Cruz not able to get anything to go on that one. Gladys Martinez gets it back into play, and the Connell Lady Eagles immediately off of them again. Alicia Saldana. And then that one again off of Cruz. Well, right now the Lady Eagles down 1-0. Lady Warriors are managing to keep the Lady Warriors in, should I say, they're able to keep the Connell Lady Eagles in front of them a little bit, adjust to their play style, and press up a little bit. save on that one. That was a Connell Lady Eagles goalkeeper, and then keeping it inside, and now working that sideline, and now back to the middle. Morgan Jenks trying to catch up to it. Keeping it well alive, and Cruz loses it. Saldana trying to keep the momentum going, and stop there as Haley Calderon coming up and disturbing that play. Alicia Saldana. Looking to make the correct pass here. Put it in the spot. Saldana able to get it back there momentarily. And off of Saldana and Cruz as she tried to get that ball onto the other side of the field. Haley Calderon having to go after the ball. Calderon able to get it towards midfield. Leslie Magana there in the mix, and finally again out of bounds. Under 20 minutes here in the first period, first half of this loser out contest, winner to state. That one off the Lady Warriors and Haley Calderon. Get the bounce pass in, gets it. She's gonna send it up ahead. Magana staying with it, powering through, and now trying to find a lane. Attacking, shoots it, and goalkeeper having to come in and do the save. Azanel Ruiz able to track that one down. That was critical. Leslie Magana had a lot of momentum in that play. Couldn't finish the play though. Not able to get the ball into the net, the most important thing. Nonetheless, it looks like the Connell Lady Eagles seem to have found something on their offensive attack here this afternoon that could possibly work. So Leslie Magana gets it back up, and now Persia Paulson. Having to find someone, and then again. Opportunity here to attack. Magana again. Loses it there. Lady Warriors trying to keep it out. Ruiz. Now back to Jenks. Loses it on a call, and a foul called by the referee. So they're going to get a good look at a free kick here. Leslie Magana has been pushing the pressure here these last 5 minutes or so on offense for the Lady Eagles. They look to continue on to do the same here. Trying to tie it up. Leslie Magana with the shot and just a little too high over the goalpost. That kick in football, that would have been good right through the uprights. Lady Warriors pushing it up ahead. Battling there, and Haley Calderon. Pressuring there. Angelica Favela. And Melissa Saldana. Go ahead and continue on. That one, Jinx trying to get involved. Giselle Bernal. She has the one and only goal in this contest between these two teams, which leads to the Lady Warriors with the 1-0 lead here this afternoon. So it looks like it's going to be a corner kick coming from Giselle Bernal. Inside and just a little out. Looks like the wind may have taken that one just a bit. And Persia Paulson gonna give it to her goalkeeper, Olivia Robinson, Roxy Robinson. Off of the Lady Eagles, and an opportunity here for the Lady Warriors now to mount another attack towards the net. And out of bounds again. And again, this win might be affecting the way these two teams are playing here today. It's really starting to pick up. We started with some mild breezes, but now this is turning into a consistent wind, and I'm not sure how this is sounding or looking like at home, but that wind is well in the presence of each and every player, coach, and fan out here, including myself. So both teams battling the elements, trying to make something happen, and Ruiz taking a fall, and he's gonna have to substitute out. And so now, coming up on 10 minutes remaining in the first half. Magana. Cruz. Dribbles it back to the middle. Magana. Couldn't get a hold of it, and now the Lady Warriors just clearing that one out. Trying to get an offensive attack going there, but Roxy Robinson needing to clear that one out. Persia Paulson right there, trying to get it to Cruz. And had her out of bounds. So play's going to continue on here. Look over there on the right sideline. Going back and forth. Olsen, yeah, just trying to make sure nothing happens. They've been battling on that corner there for a few minutes now. I think the hope is to make something happen. Ball at the middle. Jenks trying to track it down, keep it in play. Jenks and Saldana battling for a moment. McGrary. And now Jimenez and Bernal taking the shot, and Roxy Robinson tracking that one down, and now trying to clear this one out. Sends it high up into the air, and that wind definitely having an effect on that kick. Jenks positioning herself, using her head literally on that one. Leslie Magana now. Trying to push it up ahead and finally kicked out by Kylie Tirado. Being met with some great pressure from Yaira Gonzalez. .823 plus extra time remaining here as Saldana once again will come out. In the middle, McGrary trying to track it down and keeping it on, trying to make a play on it. Couldn't get anything to go on that one. Be set back, and Roxy Robinson forced to come out. There is Maritza Gomez, closest player to it. On mill again, and Robinson just tracking that one down once again. Clear out time. Right there. Into the possession, right into the grill of that offense for the Lady Warriors. They lose possession, and Robinson is going to have a chance to reset after a foul is called on the field. So a free kick coming for the Connell Lady Eagles. And Haley Calderon. Take it, Jenks gets it. Leslie Magana with the attack there. McGrary once again with the deflection. Persia Paulson immediately closes in. It's off the Lady Warriors. Olsen there again to Magana. Another deflection off of the Lady Warriors. They're going to continue on. Coming up on 5 minutes plus remaining, plus extra time here in this first half. SCAC League Championship Tournament for girls soccer. Both these teams have shown they're able to attack the ball. They're able to move on offense. Both of them have had good spurts and only only the Wahluke Lady Warriors here so far this afternoon have been able to find the net. Coming off of Giselle Bernal for the Lady Warriors, 1-0 here. With 5 minutes remaining. Cruz. Again with the tap. The Lady Warriors, though, able to pick that one up. Persia Paulson, though, making a move, able to gain possession, sending it up ahead. Magana. She had one there. Morgan Jenks now. Moving up in the middle. McGrary. Warriors. Esmeralda Islas. And high, and that one's gonna go in. Leslie Magana. With that, the wind probably had an effect on that shot, and now we're tied up 1-1. Well, that was amazing. I mean, when you have a clear shot at it, I mean, that was kind of a prayers up type of shot. But give all due credit, I mean, the wind having an effect there on the goalkeeper, Azanet Ruiz. She's a junior. And that wind just making it difficult for her to reel it in right through her hands. And that wind, you know, making it very difficult for that ball to rotate properly. Just hanging in the air sometimes, and sometimes that can just trip a player up. I mean, it hung right in the air, and it looked like Ruiz was going to be able to collect it in and get the save for the Warriors. But coming in with some awkward movement and just not able to hang on to it. And perhaps that could be the mistake, or should I say the opportunity that the Connell Lady Eagles are going to make the most of, because now they're not down 1-0. Now they're all tied up 1 apiece. And the Connell Lady Eagles knows that this win is definitely having an effect on them. And considering they're going to switch sides, you might want to take advantage of this now. Connell Lady Eagles going against the wind. On the next half, they're going to be going with the wind. So perhaps just a smart thing to do is just to keep attacking offensively. Hope you get a goal or two in. Making sure that your team keeps their heads up and keeps that winning attitude, that competitive attitude going down on the field. So corner kick for the Lady Warriors. Leslie Magana coming in and just going to pick that one away. Coming up on 2 minutes plus extra time remaining. The officials down on the field are going to make that call here in this playoff league contest tournament. Of course, this is going to be a loser out game, winner to state. So one of these two teams, after it's all said and done, will earn themselves and punch themselves a ticket. As Brendan Schaub would say, a ticket, you put your ticket to the Charlie Factory, but of course it's not the Charlie Factory. Shout out over there to the homeless cats over at the Fighter and the Kid subreddit, you know. Gotta keep things interesting and entertaining in here. Well, either way, one of these two teams is gonna definitely punch their ticket to the Chocolate Factory, as it should be properly said. Leslie Magana in the middle, able to sneak through, has some room, sending it up ahead. Can they get to it? Ellen Wickham keeping it in play. Lady Warriors defense, and off of them, Wickham. Leslie Magana, who's near 3 Wahluke Lady Warrior defenders. Not even gonna make anything happen, and now both teams. Wickham. Loose in the middle. Luis. And keeping on it for too long, and that's what's going to be called. Looks like maybe an injury timeout or a call. What's it going to be here? Looks like it's going to be a foul shot. So looks like looks like the officials made a call on the field against the Lady Warriors, and now Morgan Jenks is looking at a free kick. So they'll go ahead and do that. So very close, so she'll have an opportunity. Morgan Jenks and Leslie Magana. So they could do the old trickaroo. Taps it. Oh, and too high there for Leslie Magana. Great play as Morgan Jenks just tapped it over. And that's going to be the end of first half. All tied up here after 40 minutes of play in this 1A SCAC League Championship Tournament. Winner to state, loser. That's the end of the season. And of course, immediately following the conclusion of this contest, the championship game for the 1A SCAC League Championship between the LaSalle Lightning and Kiona Benton Bears. We're going to go ahead and take a break, be back with the second half and also more sports across high school here on the THS Digital Media Network. See you in a minute. back here on the THS Digital Media Network, proud presenters of the 1A SCAC League Championship Tournament. Coming to you live here from Toppenish, Washington, inside Wildcat Stadium on Bob Winter's Field. This loser-out contest, essentially third, fourth place game, really just a third place game. As the championship game to be played immediately following the conclusion of this one. That one against the Kiona Benton Bears and the LaSalle Lady Lightning. Tune in here on the THS Digital Media Network to catch all of that action live and for free exclusively here on the THS Digital Media Network. So Persia Paulson having to come out and track that ball down, and Connell Lady Eagles having the benefit of the wind going with them instead against them. So that could be a contributing factor to whatever the result of this contest may be. Winner of this contest, of course, receives a state berth. Connell Lady Eagles during the regular season finishing below 500 at 7-8-1. And they're going to hope to continue and extend their season into the state tournament here this afternoon. There is goalkeeper Azaneh Ruiz having to come out and make a play. Vianney landing with Persia Paulson in the vicinity. Morgan Jenks. Jim McGrary now. Ruiz taking control. To the middle. Sends it to the side, and McGrary trying to track it down. Ball will roll out of bounds once more. To the Lady Eagles, who have the advantage of the wind right now. That's going to be the case situation. That's going to be the best case situation here. Literally, the wind is that strong here this afternoon, so this may very well have an impact on the attack of the Lady Warrior offense on the field, just simply because that ball will be a lot harder to pass, a lot harder to get shots to get off accurately. So this is going to be a big thing. So literally, the wind here today may very well pick the winner. Either way here, Lady Eagles just putting on the attack. McGrary involved in that last play. And they'll go ahead and continue on with possession. So Ruiz inside to Lady Eagles offense, and Warriors able to get a lucky deflection and able to reset here. Attack. Persia Paulson takes a shot and still alive. Morgan Jenks tries to keep it in play. Lady Eagles, Ruiz again, and now Jenks coming up. Natalie Jenks right there. That's a great opportunity there, and of course, this wind, you can already feel, you can kind of see it down on the field right now. Those shots are going to have a little bit more power to them if you get the correct float. So corner kick now. Coming in. Lady Eagles again trying to tap it in. Lose it momentarily. Persia Paulson with there, and Ruiz able to track that shot down from Morgan Jenks. I mean, he just makes passing and shooting so much more difficult if you're the team going against the wind. And right there again, Ruiz being forced to come out. Azet Ruiz trying to clear it out of there, but they're having a lot of trouble doing it. And that ball again, the save. Can they get it in now? And finally a foul called, and the Connell Lady Eagles keeping the pressure on. Well, what a wonderful effort play there by everybody, by the Connell Lady Eagles. Natalie Jenks having a big part of that pressure. And McGrary right there as well. And look at that again, McGrary. The ball just traveling differently when you're going against the wind. And the Lady Warriors on their heels. Jenks trying to send it up ahead. Olsen with Ruiz. Olsen able to regain possession, trying to keep her dribble. Sending it up ahead, and now Natalie Jenks trying to catch up to it, and the ball will be out of bounds, and a corner kick coming here for the Connell Lady Eagles, and Ruiz will have an opportunity to get at the net once again. Hey, that win is really helping both these teams, or should I say this team out. The Connell Lady Eagles anyways taking benefit. So weather conditions like this can have ramifications on a game, as is evident so far here in the second half. Chelsea Ruiz, that ball deflected, back to her. And ball will be out of bounds once again, and I believe another corner kick coming for Chelsea Ruiz and the Connell Lady Eagles. Well, this is going to be quite a story if they're able to win here today. Of course, they got to get one more goal in. Things are tied up 1-1 apiece. More than likely, they're not going to be seated very high in the. Actually, I believe they take 20 teams to state, so they may very well have a playing game to deal with if they want to qualify for at least the official tournament. So now Chelsea Ruiz at the corner. Gonna kick it, Gus picking up. Ball in the middle. McGrary trying to chase it down, but couldn't get anything on it. And Lady Warriors with the opportunity to clear it out. Ball again, just floating differently with this wind. Takes a shot. And Azanet Ruiz just letting down one go. Well left of the net. So they're going to continue on here. Lady Warriors going to get an opportunity to clear it out. Olsen almost mishandled that one. Ruiz. It's a good shot attempt there by Polson. The Eagles, and that one just left by Leslie Magana. So now the Lady Warriors are on their heels again. Polson. And there as Leslie Magana trying to close in on the ball. Possession. Ruiz in the middle. Didn't take a shot. Now Natalie Mendes trying to make a play. Mendes inbounding. Jenks momentarily. Calderon kicks it out. And So back to the Lady Warriors, and they have yet to cross midfield since the beginning of the second half. This game, if the wind keeps picking up, if it stays the way it is right now, they're going to have a very difficult time should they give up a goal and tying it up and perhaps winning this game here this afternoon. Morgan Jenks loses it, and now almost there at midfield. Ball will be out of bounds. Lady Warriors trying to bring it up ahead, and the first time this second half, finally able to cross midfield and into the Lady Eagle territory. Olsen with the kick, defending, able to take it away, and a foul going to be called on the ground. It's going to be against the Lady Warriors, so Leslie Magana with the free kick opportunity. Leslie Magana with the win to her benefit, with Ruiz in the middle trying to keep a handle on it, loses it. Lady Warriors able to take it away. Ball knocked around in the middle, now kicked back. Good attempt there by Maritza Gomez, and Ruiz again having to come out and eliminate that danger. Ruiz is just gonna try to put that one away essentially, and now Ruiz again! And able to get that one, Azaneh Ruiz. Chelsea Ruiz for the Lady Eagles, and now again, Leslie Magana immediately making a play on that ball. Olsen now back to Magana. Connell gets it out of there. Jenks kicks it over the sideline and will go out of bounds. And substitution here coming in for the Connell Lady Eagles, as McGregor is going to take a bit of a breather, and Carmen Calvo Cruz is going to come in. Right there in the middle of the sideline. Midfield, up ahead. Lady Warriors, and no call on the field. The two players colliding. And Persia Polson giving it her all to prevent anything from happening, and she comes up limping a little bit, trying to walk it off. Seems to be okay. First time this half that they've been dealt with an offensive attack, but they're able to move it up ahead. Ruiz with the shot, Azaneh Ruiz for the Lady Warriors, again having to come out. And she's going to take a chance here to clear this one out, but with the way this wind is blowing, gotta keep your opportunities to the ground. And again, looks like Magana coming in and trying to make a play on the ball, as the Connell Lady Eagles are definitely not giving up and taking the opportunities they have in front of them and the advantages that they have, considering with the weather at play. Chelsea Ruiz, Polson sends it to the middle. Other side, swinging across, Cruz sends it. Haley Calderon working the sideline. To the middle, Jenks in the area. Lady Warriors trying to keep things in position. Jenks grabs it, Polson at it. Polson now trying to keep an eye on the ball. Sends it to the middle of the field. Danger. Middle. Ruiz. Trying to keep track. Now Jake's coming up. Ball deflected. Ruiz loses it. Cruz. And now Magana trying to launch one, but couldn't get anything going. Polson trying to be smart. Couldn't make anything happen on that one though. Morgan Jenks with the header. Connell Lady Eagles with Cruz. The Lady Warriors just immediately coming in. And a foul going to be called, and the yellow card going to be assessed on, I believe, Morgan Jenks. No, excuse me, it looks like it's going to be on Haley Calderon, who was assessed that yellow card. So free kick coming up after that yellow card on Haley Calderon of the Connell Lady Eagles. So Roxy Robinson having to reset, and Ruiz is going to take advantage of the wind to clear this one out. Trying to keep it in bounds and call against the Lady Eagles. So back to the Warriors. With the kick, out of bounds. Back to the Lady Warriors, and they'll continue on. Out of bounds again. That ball sailed out. So officials are officially going to call that one deflection. So they're going to have a try at it. Stays in bounds. And the foul called against the Lady Eagles. Going to give the Lady Warriors another opportunity here on the offensive side of the ball. Can in these weather conditions, considering how windy it is out here, and Roxy Robinson coming out of her goal box, tracking that one down, eliminating any threat from the Lady Warriors. Capable of attacking on offense, that's for sure. The athletes that they have, they want to keep that to a minimum, and Robinson with the advantage of the wind, able to get this one. Speed, who's able to get there? And Ruiz able to get the save on that one on the closing players from the Lady Eagles. Ellen Wickham not giving up on the play. And so now the Lady Warriors to move it up ahead, coming up midway through this second half. Ruiz. Now back over to Leslie Magana. Makes a crafty move, hangs on to the dribble, loses it. Lady Warriors able to set it, and Lady Warriors with the clear out. Olsen able to poke it out of there. And deflection off of the Lady Warriors. So back to the Connell Lady Eagles it will go. And multiple times this season, well, these teams have faced difficulties. But this win, definitely one of the more rarer ones. Of course, wins usually picking up closer towards the later fall months. It's November now, beginning of November. And fall is well into effect. Cruz battling Ruiz in the middle. Jenks tries to get something to go in the middle. They're keeping it in play with the shot, and save there by Ruiz as Natalie Mendez took the opportunity with the wind at their back. Ruiz with the kick, and Lady Warriors able to track it down, but still with a lot of pressure in front of them. Morgan Jenks loses it, and then the Lady Warriors back to Ruiz. They haven't done a lot of kicking out here. Gonna do it this time. And out of bounds by Giselle Bernal, who has the only goal for the Lady Warriors here this afternoon. Persia Polson try to get it to Leslie Magana, but not able to keep the ball in bounds. Ruiz gonna try to launch one and shy with Ruiz. Azanef Ruiz able to track that one down off of deflection. It looks like Ellen Wickham did not know where to go, and Ruiz again takes another shot, but Bernal right there with the deflection. It's going to result in a corner kick there for the Lady Eagles. Leslie Magana is going to come out and make this attempt from the right side of the field. Teams just needing to get something through. And these weather conditions, I mean, every possession counts. That ball, and wow! Leslie Magana with a pure corner kick score. Wow, look at the wind. That had an effect on that shot. And Leslie Magana puts up the Connell Lady Eagles 2-1. We're talking about that wind factor. We're talking about the weather conditions out here tonight. Again, probably the second time in this contest that either team has benefited from the conditions here today. And now the Connell Lady Eagles, 2-1. Are they able to earn themselves a state berth here this afternoon? We are about to find out. Lady Eagles playing with a lot of enthusiasm now, especially off of that pure corner kick score from Leslie Magana from the right side. And now the Lady Warriors are perhaps starting to get a little bit worried about the score, and especially the conditions in which they are playing in and their ability to be able to score against these conditions that they're playing in. The Lady Warriors, the favorite to win this game, a 13-5-1 regular season campaign. And now it's come down to this. A chance at the state tournament. 20 teams qualify. Of course, the 4 extra teams that are included, top 16 go, but a couple of playing games take place. And there we go. Lady Warriors just keep the attack on as they probably feel the pressure. Ruiz back to Magana. Sends it to the middle of the field. Lady Warriors able to track that one down. And there, Natalie Mendez sends it. Jenks to the middle. Ruiz sends it up ahead. Are they able to track it down? Azanet Ruiz able to reel it in, and now gonna have to make a decision on where to place this one. Just gonna kick that one away. Ruiz, Morgan Jenks with the kick. Now Magana again, threat. The 2 Lady Warrior defenders right there in the middle. They bring it out. Now Morgan Jenks again, tries to tap it in. Mendez playing with everything. Loses it. Gets it back. Ramirez, the Lady Warrior defender, able to pick it up. Send it up ahead. Poulsen closing in. And now Bernal. Offsides call though. And missing out on an opportunity here as the wind's still continuing to roar down on the field. Right now, I think wind gusts are up to as high as 17, 18 miles per hour. And that's going to affect the way a ball travels. And first Poulsen is going to look to clear this one out. She seems to be dealing with something that's bothering her. It looks like her ankle. She's staying out there, not coming out. Looks like, yeah, it's definitely her left ankle that seems to be troubling her here. Was involved in a collision at the beginning of the second half, near the middle of the second half, I should say, and came up walking gingerly and still staying out there and gutting it through. So the Connell Lady Eagles leading in this one. Poulsen inbounds it. Coming up. Middle. Mendez having to contain it. And McGrary gets the deflection off of the Wahluke Lady Warrior defender, and to the Connell Eagles it will go. And this contest still not over. Mendez loses it. Lady Warriors able to relieve the pressure there momentarily. Leslie Magana. Thought she had a good shot there for a moment. Poulsen coming in. Now sending it up ahead. Connell Lady Eagle defender right there. Gets a deflection. Mendez and now coming out. And Roxy Robinson having to come out of her box and get that one out of there. So now, with the win, they were going to send this one deep. Magana in the middle of the field, sending it up ahead. Partially blocked, keeps it alive. Ruiz. Now back to Cruz, to the middle. McGrary chasing after it, and that one's gonna go roll with the speed. So substitution going to be made here by the Connell Lady Eagles. As Melanie Velasquez will come back out. And Ellen Wickham will come back in. Right now, it looks like they have their best offensively capable players in. And with less than 10 minutes remaining here in this second half, I mean, this game is very well in favor of the Connell Lady Eagles and that state berth. Lady Eagles pushing ahead. Up ahead, Polson. Lady Warriors getting a chance here, but immediately Daniela Mendoza closing in as the defender, making sure that one didn't go anywhere. So another substitution here as Leslie Magana is going to come out, and she's going to take a breather, a much needed one. It's been all over the field here today. Mendez, middle of the field for the Lady Warriors. A look at the net, but Paulson using your speed and affecting that play, make sure that Yaira Gonzalez did not have a clean shot at the net. Carmen Barbosa will get this ball back into play for the Lady Warriors. As you got to believe they're feeling that pressure, down 2-1 here in regulation. And Cruz kicking that one out of bounds and sending possession right back to the Lady Warriors, excuse me. Inbound, trying to keep it alive, and finally out of bounds to the Eagles this time. With the pass up ahead. Jenks kicks it. Now Morgan over to Natalie. Jenks to Wickham. The ball rolling, and that one's going to go out of bounds as McGrary trying to get to it. Good position here. Mendez had a lane for a pass, couldn't get that one to go. Now back to the middle of the field, Cruz with the big kick. Wickham, Natalie Jenks closes in. Barbosa having to deal with Persia Poulsen. And Persia Poulsen bounces it in. Off of Natalie Jenks and back to the Lady Warriors. Barbosa trying to keep it in play and off of her foot, so the Connell Lady Eagles possession will go. Another switch here by the Lady Eagles. Natalie Jenks Jenks now. She's going to take a breather. Rolling out of bounds. Lady Warriors are going to regain possession here. Coming up on 5 minutes remaining here in the second half. Cruz trying to keep it there for a moment. Morgan Jenks with a kick. Wickham couldn't keep a hold. Mendez. Now to McGrary. Kyla McGrary with the shot. And Azaneth Ruiz with the play. But time is winding down here in regulation. Here in the second half, the Lady Warriors struggling to get any offensive rhythm going. And they perhaps may be upset here this afternoon. In the regular season, the Lady Warriors of Wahluke, 13-5-1. And for the Connell Lady Eagles, finishing below 500 at 7-8-2. Chelsea Ruiz has been working that middle all this afternoon, trying to keep possession. Persia Polson with her speed coming in and trying to send that ball up ahead to Leslie Magana. So coming up here, 3:30 remaining here in the second half. Polson gets a kick up ahead, and Leslie Magana is going to be the closest player for the Connell Eagles to track that one down. Just a little bit too much power, especially with the wind, just keeping it out of play. Chelsea Ruiz with the deflection. Persia Polson is going to be that player to inbound it here after that ball is tracked down. They say, oh, you know, with this wind, I mean, that ball goes anywhere and everywhere. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming up here in a little under 10 seconds on the 2-minute warning. And 2 minutes plus extra time remaining. The Connell Lady Eagles, moments away perhaps from pulling off the upset here in this contest. The underdog in this one. And they're able to take advantage of the situation and of the weather conditions and everything else. And are up ahead 2-1 right now. They could very well be on their way to a state berth in the 1A Girls Soccer Championship Tournament. So right now, the officials keeping track of time and substitution coming in here in the final minutes of this winner to state, loser out contest. Natalie Mendez comes back in here in the winding moments of this contest. Ruiz trying to keep it alive. And a foul called on the field. And now the Lady Warriors, perhaps their last gasp here at trying to get something to go. And right there, Calderon. Able to kick it out. Lady Warriors with time still on the clock by the officials. Waning moments. Perhaps their last shot here, and look at that. Lady Eagles still having to deal with it, and finally, no call. What's going to be called? Oh, looks like there will be. A lot of colliding players there involved in that play. Let's see who this call is going to be against the Lady Eagles. And it could be a penalty kick. We'll see what the call is. And so now, with the chance to tie this one up, penalty kick. Gotta wait for the whistle. It gets the save. Still in play though. Oh, stays out. Ball still in play, and finally picked up, and is that it? Oh, wait a minute. The official's saying, hold on. There's another call. The Connell Lady Eagles thought they may have won it for a moment. Now, no goal was made, but either way, the Lady Eagles may very well be on their way to a win. An upset win, and they are going to move on to state should they complete that. But what a save there by Roxy Robinson. Not only once, but twice, and there we go. The Lady Eagles celebrating on their way to state in this upset win over the Wahluke Lady Warriors. We'll see where the seating committee puts these girls.
A big round of applause for a
And
game well played on
heartbreaker
both sides.
here for the Lady Warriors. The weather conditions not in their favor.
Qualifying for the state tournament.
And I mean, they're going to look back at this game and figure out, hey, I mean, what can you do? You played the best you could with the conditions you were playing in. I mean, you got to give props to both these teams. You got to hand it off to both these teams in the fact that, hey, they pulled it together. And the Connell Lady Eagles earning a very well-deserved trip to state. Who knows where they're going to land seeding-wise, but nonetheless, a big win for the Lady Eagles. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, championship game. LaSalle Lady Lightning, the Kiona Benton Bears. We're going to take a small break, be back, and your main event coming up next live here on the THS Digital Media Network. Proud presenters of the 1A SCAC Championship Tournament. We're going to take a break, be back. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow. Never miss out on another THS Digital Media event. This is the THS Digital Media Network.